Hi everyone, today we are going to be making some candles. I have to make some new candles for my Eucalyptus and Spearmint, and I will be changing the containers as well, so I guess I'll just bring you along for this journey here. So the wax I'm using is coconut apricot wax along with some soy in this wax as well. I like the mixture with the soy wax and the coconut apricot. It gives like a smooth top but also gives like stability. So I'm making this for about 6 candles. So these are my new vessels that I'm using. So I got these ones on Amazon. Typically I use like the screw top ones. When I first started my business, I used this type of vessel, and I really like these ones. So I try to see if I can source some. The plan is that different colors would represent different scents. So usually I wipe them out. Just with a cloth. You can use alcohol as well. And these are the wicks I use. So I like using the wooden wicks. I tried using the other ones before too, but for some reason I like the wooden wicks because I know it's like a sure thing with them. I don't have to worry too about using like a wick placement tool or anything to keep them up. But I do still have some cotton wicks here from when I used to try to make those ones as well. So I will probably see if I can use them in something else. I did get a bigger jar that I'm going to triple wick with the wooden wicks, but maybe I can just use the cotton wicks for that instead. So they're very easy to use. You can actually put them inside too without having the sticker. I tried them in 1 or 2 vessels and I realized that the bottom does have a curve, is not flat. So when I put in the wick, it kind of like tilted to the side. I was able to straighten it back out, but using the sticker is not like a deal breaker. And then I just center it the best that I can. There is a tool you can use to put it at the bottom of your vessel to then place the wick in it to make sure it's always in the middle. But I have been okay with doing it by eye so far, so I think I'm okay. So as I mentioned, this is my Eucalyptus and Spearmint, so I will just go ahead and add my fragrance. Okay, once that is added, you have to at least stir for 2 minutes or so. I am going to use my well, it's a frother, but I only use it for doing this, so that's fine. Just make sure that you're using a frother that's only for doing your candles or whatever you're going to use it for, and not your actual food. I'm just taking the temperature again just to make sure that it's under 180. I try to pour when it's like between like 160, 165. I noticed for me that works, and it will depend on what wax you are using as well. I find this works for me, especially in the room I'm in, because in the room I'm in is kind of cold. You can heat up your jars before as well if you want. That way you make sure that it adheres. But as I said, this particular wax, it works really well. So I just fill my jars. This time I make a little extra because I wanted to do some tea lights, so that when people do purchase candles, they have I can give them like a tea light for a sample. So I made enough for 6, and then enough for me to fill some tea lights. With these, I've realized with these melting pots, I always have like drips down the side, so it's okay. So I just top them up a little bit more because with the tea lights, you can use a glue gun to just put a little dot at the bottom so that you can add in your wax. That's why one already has that, but I didn't want to do it for the others. Now is okay. And then when you're pouring your wax, you have to make sure that you're pouring it so that you can still put your lids on. So I do have like a mark, so I know where to stop. So I'm just putting in these wicks now. These are equal ones, I believe, in 1 inch. I got these from Voyager. So this is what the candle will look like when it is completely when the wax has completely solidified. So thank you so much for watching as usual, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye for now.